Hey everyone! Sorry, I changed channel. Outer Worlds! No, this is not an LP, but we are going to play 2 or 3 hours of it. I recently got this for Christmas as a gift from my brother. Thank you very much. And he requested that I stream the first few hours of it, and then I'm going to play the rest off screen because I want to be able to enjoy a great Obsidian game uninterrupted. This game is supposed to take me back to the days of when Bethesda was good. So, looking forward to that. That's fine. Oh, that button to apply. Everything's turned up. English, subtitles, sure. This is my first time firing up the game, so bear with me, please. Invert Y, of course, because I'm one of those weirdos. I grew up playing with a flight stick on actual flight simulator games, so my Y-axis is always going to be inverted. Chevrolet helmet. Yeah, people that run around without their helmets are silly gooses. Unless their helmet is really stupid and not in a funny way. Nail tutorial, large text. I guess I'll leave it as DPS. We'll do combat only. Okay, that's fine. Hey, fanboy, how you doing? I'm surprised the promotional for this game black. The creators of the Fallout games that people like, right? I'm pretty sure Todd Howard's still butthurt about that. Okay, sure, normal. Image of standard health and damage. Conversation subtitles, show bars, show cinematic subtitles. Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits or something? So this is going to take a bit for me to make my character.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars?
Neat.
Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Minor term of service, huh? Man, just listening to this is like, ooh, this sounds like dystopian as fuck. Visual security corridor, unidentified ship. Uh-oh. Welcome back, bub. Yeah, remember, folks, the best Fallout games, Obsidian made those. 2 in New Vegas. Phineas Vernon Wells. Not that Fallout 1, 3 weren't, great and whatnot.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists.
But 2 in Vegas were better.
Forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
haven't used a PlayStation controller in so long. I was looking for the stick on the left side. Like, wait, where is it? Like, just reaching for it. Oh, so you don't even...
Good metabolism. High likelihood of digesting saltuna.
Okay, I get it.
Yes, you look like you can take a beating.
Oh my.
You memorized how many digits of pi?
I gotta listen to some of these.
Swift as a cheetah, also less extinct.
That's sad.
Eyes sharper than a terror ray. You could charm your way to Byzantium.
I don't get the point of reference. I know what Byzantium was, but unless Byzantium is the name of something new in this universe, I don't know. Learn your history, kids.
Stiff upper lip, even without all the ice.
Temperament producing natural health regeneration. That's interesting. Okay, so the temperament is like, hey, if you have that old thing about, if you have a positive attitude, you'll start to feel better, right? They take it literally and make it into a stat. It actually affects your health regeneration. That's interesting. Oh, it's a Cydian game. Okay, thank you. It's like it'll be Mad Max on steroids, right? Seriously, for Fallout 76, you should have just left the modders for Fallout or make it. Or just not make it at all, Okay, that's melee damage, carrying capacity, melee weapon attack speed, ranged weapon reload speed, critical damage, and effect. Okay, interesting. Intelligence affects long guns. I'm guessing that's because you got to figure out like trajectory and stuff like that. As if you're firing a long range weapon or something like that. That makes sense actually. Persuasion, hack, medical science, determination. Determination, huh? Wonder what that is. Headshot, weak point, buzz, okay, dodge, lockpick, engineering, heavy weapons, long guns. Okay, persuade, lie, intimidate, hack, science, inspiration, companion ability, reframe, positive, reputation, reaction, negative. Two-head melee, lie, seek, ethical, engineering, determination.
Let's see, what do we have here?
Inspiration, intimidate. Basically, Mario Maker for Fallout. That'd be cool. The Mario had to work around the crap. Fallout ability in the dev stage, right? it's like Bethesda just releases like the skeleton of a game. And it's like, here, you guys do the rest, basically. I kind of want to play a bit more of a... Not so much focus on body, but more on mind and charm, I think. Long gun, heavy weapon, Perception seems good. Yeah, this is what we'll go with, I think. Well, yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, okay. What had melee? Only got 2 points. Oh, like you put the points into these main categories. Okay. Dialogue, stealth, tech, leadership. We have to make sure
those marksmanship scores to good use.
Let's make sure we can defend ourselves.
You're going to be hard to kill, though not from lack of trying. A blunt force trauma specialist. I might have a job for you. I hope we haven't lost that silver tongue to frostbite. Things tend to vanish off tables whenever you're around. A fellow tinkerer. Like barking orders? Good. We're used to being bossed around.
I'm gonna go with dialogue.
I hope we haven't lost that silver tongue to frostbite.
I almost always take some sort of speech skill in games like this. Combat, each point both in and out of combat? You can talk to him in combat? Interesting. He's doing. Interesting. Alright. Aptitude, oh boy. Let's see. What do we got here? Drink effect duration, or block +1, persuade +1, shock damage, engineering +1, dodge, effect duration, corrosion damage. It's not like there is like isn't like a big bonus. It seems. It's a big stick. So. What's determination for, Bob? Cashier, subgrade, non-supervisory. They might just take persuade. Inspiration, I'm not sure what that affects either. Oh well.
I can be reasonably sure you know how to add and subtract.
I do. Okay, we're gonna be a duder. I really don't care about the stuff that much. Whoa! Oh, look at this fella. Try again. Wow. Think opinions in the IRL can be achieved by leveling up your determination leadership skill. See if I understand. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna go until I find somebody like half decent. Man, everybody is fucked up here. Man, these people are all ugly. Wow. Whoa. It's a nerd occultist here. Kind of looks like. This, What the fuck? Wow. This man is very simian. This guy has seen some shit. I'm going with this. This guy has seen some shit. Oh, I don't know. Could give him like a Argonian name. Has seen things. Nah. Kaz, sure. Sure. Okay, what happened by melee? I'm not gonna win any fights with that. Persuade, lie, intimidate. And my medical's looking pretty decent even without a skill boost. Science, looking great. Engineering, awesome. Ooh, I even have my first points in there. Based on the repair weapon and armor in the inventory. Cool. Oh, it's adjusted because of the suit I have. No wonder. Well, still, that's fine. Excuse me.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Is it my lucky day, though?
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers.
Like, fuck the man.
Initiate skip jump.
Terra 2, orbiting laboratory house system.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 90%. Skip drive.
Shit.
Oi!
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Okay, bye. Cute. See, Obsidian can blend serious with humor. Remember the hope. Terra 2 is better than New Earth from the Mecha Manga Buster dress.
Is
Oh.
this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Okay, bye. Now I know what happens at this part. It's fucking hilarious. In a minute, anyway. Like, I haven't seen anything beyond this part.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him?
Whoops.
That idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship, Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Little creatures. Hey Zappa, how's it going, bud? Wait, oh. It's been so long since I've used a PS controller. Ew, what happened here? Use the sneak pass and amazing machine. I forget how. Oh, that button, right. I see you use tall grass, rocks, Remy heads will tell you if you're unaware. Was that in the tall grass? Well, whatever. I guess you now at least know what to look for. Let's make it go. Oh, it probably won't go well.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Goody. I want to catch these little lizard friends. Ow! Use emergency medical on how to heal. Each activation. Okay, so that's my adreno up there.
Hey, you. Come here.
Hello?
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
Hang on, I'll patch you up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Spacer's what?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take them. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Look at this Fallout New Vegas shit. Now, to be fair, Fallout 3 started it, but still. What were you doing out here?
Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Look how... You need one skill for these. Wow. I've got a better idea. Give me your gun and I'll go get help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun.
Thank you.
Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Wait, so that is the way it's supposed to be? It's supposed to be, you've tried the best, now try the rest? I'm avoiding turning the sludge, right? You know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something?
What?
Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Clio workers. Company policy.
Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Bye-bye. Oh, all kinds of bullets. Holy shit.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Well then. Don't mind me. Pretty slice of bread, sure. Tartar sauce. I guess he doesn't care? I guess he would tell me if he was actually stealing. Dehydrated. Did it just say dehydrated water tablets? This game is silly. Dehydrated water tablets. Nice. Mag pick is a lockpick. Oh, okay. You got anything else to say?
Thanks for patching me up.
Ah, whatever. Off I go! Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Sure. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think, as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving in attacks drain it faster. TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. R1 for tactical time dilation. Sure. Oh, whoops. Ow. I hit you. No, you didn't. Let's see. Oh, I can just take shit. Okay, cool. Or from the little animals. Hooray. Yeah, I made back, well, pretty much all my bullets. Course and containers items that you can take. Okay. Now, how do I switch weapons? Oh, whoops, wrong button. Gimme. Hacking and picking locks. You're hacking and lock picking tools into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you'll see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it will take. Increasing your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. Cool. I got hold. I thought I had a saber also. Weird. Telescoping staff, huh? Alright, sure. Whoops. You found a new weapon. The weapon switch button allows you to... Okay. Okay, weapon management. You can have up to 4 weapons equipped at any time by navigating to the weapon and selecting the weapon. This way you can put your weapon and flag them as junk. Putting down for parts, but you can repair weapons on this screen as well. Okay. They're all saying 3. Sure. Bonk. Uses the controls to attack and block. Most melee weapons can perform 3-swing combos. Okay. Cool. To the brain, somebody. What about the other way? I don't really have a thiefy type character right now, but I love playing thiefy types. It's fun to steal shit. Do I want to shoot? Do I want to shoot him? Yep, it's fine. Whack! Let's see. Pick caution issues. Oh, okay, that's the currency. Okay. Rebuilt mine gear. What's that? Okay, cool. It's just armor. Now I have to find the bodies of the other 2 idiots. Oh, they're right there. Necklace. I guess you just sell it. Sure. Can you send dilation with a melee weapon? Okay.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Okay. Hello.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
So I heard. I found one of your teammates holed up in a cave.
Really? How is he?
Over here, prior. Oh my god, I helped him with the pain.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
This shit is so fucking corporate. It's disgusting. Yeah, just Spacer's Choice guards back down from the show. I bet you could get these marauders to tell you to unroll that ship in. Because I'll have to give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. That's an intimidate. I guess it would be. Just give you a 0 on my customer satisfaction survey.
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
This is so fucking goofy. Wolverines! I'll let them handle this. No, why are you coming after me? Ooh, you got brained, literally.
One down.
Don't mind me.
I just earned a fine bonus.
Waste of company ammo.
You guys can waste your company ammo all you want. You idiots can do my light work. Did you guys already clear them out? Well, that was easy.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
What's the other dude? Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Not just anyone is chosen to enforce landing regulations, you know? I had to fill out 4 whole forms.
4 whole forms. Funny if the RPG had someone go, seriously, do you loot everything? Excuse me. I'm here to collect hero tax. Let me in.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
That's nice. Oh, well, whatever. Ooh, what's in here?
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Okie dokie.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Uh-huh. What are you gonna do? Self-destruct?
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You realize we're on the ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Is this Hawthorne's ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Oh, he
I am
dead.
incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Your captain's a red smear under my escape pod.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Again, you need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
I'm not a fan of being the captain of a ship called the Unreliable. I'm just saying. If you don't help, they die? Really? Huh. Yeah, Ada, I got it. Thanks.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Ah. Neat. Whoa, that's a portrait. Anti-Cleo management training. Every time you level up, you earn skill points and blah, 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 blah. Core skill improves all of your specialized skills in that group up to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. Read each skill description to see what they are. Armor consumables and status effects can temporarily raise and lower your skills. This helps or hurts skill checks, and the skills pass the bonuses, but won't give or take away for skill unlocks. Work does improve yourself, and you too can achieve middle management. Yay. Wonder how much time she said to do this. Good question. Congratulations, you ever get enough experience to go up a level. Open your character's ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new perk after every other level. Keep leveling and you'll be upper management material in no time. But they just said it'd be middle management. Let's see. How many points do I have? I kind of want to get the points for all these, so unlock the second drug mixing stand for the inhaler. Meh. Tinker, improve your weapon and armor in the workbench. That's good. Sounds like it anyway. In the inventory. Yeah. Yeah, we should probably do that. We already got that. Coward duration. Okay. Oh, I have multiple. Okay, so it's not tens. Right. Okay, we got medical up to 20. I kind of want you can order companions to do special attacks. It's probably a bad idea to get those to 20 also. Yeah. But no. We are able to undo, sure. Perks. Wait, whoops. Oh, I was pressing the wrong thing. Says a lot when the question of getting Nelson to voice someone in this wasn't even doing it now anyway. Under the perk selection on this screen, you can choose which perks to buy with your perk point. You get a new perk point to spend every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points through gameplay. So this is accepting a flaw. Accepting a flaw. Okay. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next 2 perks available to you. Eddie wants to be the best to help her be the very best. Okay, what do we got here? Wow, 50% base, plus 50% base health. Annihilation meter max. Damage when alone in party, no. Walk speed seems good. Sprint speed. Weapon armor durability loss. Additional ammo. Icon vendors. Anyway. I didn't even look at that. Companion crit chance. Base armor rating. More carrying capacity. Activated fast travel when encumbered. Companion kills. Let's go with carrying bullshit. Pack mule is always a good idea.
The navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
Right. Whack. What we got up here?
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
I guess it's not going to do me a good check. I imagine this is going to be the crew quarters.
These are the crew's quarters.
Yep.
Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
I also love for a game like this to have what they call Spock's breakfast, which is ham-and-egg sandwich with a big slice of onion. Yes, the actor did eat that for breakfast in the Star Trek TOS day. It is in his I Am Spock biography. Okay, that's cool. Ham and egg with a big slice of onion. Huh. Okay, I don't know. Is that supposed to be my quarters back here? Maybe. So I see 6 doors, 6 companions. I should have made jokes about the big slice of onion part, really. Whoops, gone the wrong way. Oh, I'm a big fan of puns. Puns make me so happy.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Neat. So there's my workbench. Nothing else really around here. Anything in there? No. Well, this guy didn't have shit in his ship.
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
So I'm gonna guess this is how you respec. I'm gonna guess.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Right. So Bob, am I right? It was at a respec machine, I guess. Okay, back down we go. Oi. I feel like I'm marching around with a baton or something.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it?
Nope.
'Cause you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Wait a minute, I'm a chick? Looked like a dude. Well, whatever. Well, thankfully, like, Kaz can be, well, this Kazuki can be a woman's name sometimes. So I guess this works. Whatever. Can I respect gender? I can always restart after all this. It's fine. You're all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
You're all stupid. You guys are just gonna chill out here, huh? Fine by me. What's that, fanboy? Oh, hi. You know, fight me! Oi, come here! You dumb diddly dick. There's a weak spot to inflict. Shots to the head are extra harmful, but sure. Fall, fool! Find all the guns. Whoops. It's not better than my gun. Okay, it can cause bleed. Okay, that's interesting. Our manager to where? Bring it down, back down, blah 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 blah. Well, this has more armor. Tech skills +5. Stealth skills +5. Well, sure. This doesn't even look like much of a chest. I honestly thought this was a dude. Oh. Whatever. You lying and getting out of it. Oh. I mean, for whatever reason, it didn't require like much skill at all. So. I think my brother had a different encounter with them, so yeah.
Oh, hey. Where'd you come from?
Ooh, hey.
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
So their outfits actually affect things too. How do you say that?
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by them. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne, Captain of the Unreliable.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Boy, I don't like this corporate shit. Yeah, my brothers, they were super dead. Let me talk to you about a power regulator.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
It depends on the work. You offer me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
That's, pretty fucked up. Making people pay for their own graves?
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Guys, this is fucked up. Why can't you collect these fees yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
I'll collect your fees for you.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Shouldn't all right. There's a terrible case of shooting herself in the face. Yeah, I understand that. It happens way too often. We gotta find these people.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy, I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
There's something else I wanted to ask.
Yeah? You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
How long have you been a junior in humor? Gravedigger, whatever.
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem is the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
This is so fucked up. You see a lot of people, or you lose a lot of people to marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
What are they after? Loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna dock my pay.
Like I don't get it. Like, why do they care about the bodies once they're dug up anyway? And why don't people just cremate? But then again, there's darker things to play with this whole corporate nonsense. Bye.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
Yeah. Heard any news about the Hope?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing, far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
Under contract even post-mortem. That's fucked up. I understand. Are you saying everybody's forgotten about us?
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
This is ridiculous.
No, this is sounding like sedition. I'm not too keen on getting clapped in irons because you wouldn't stop running your mouth. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
I kind of feel like I want to remake my character in such a way that I just shoot everybody. These are all, like, bad things. Where's the trouble in asking a question?
Trouble's in the asking. Board don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
I'll change the subject.
Something I can do for you?
Another question. Please let people more.
Former people, yeah. Marauder's been raiding my graves.
Marauder problem, I can take care of it.
Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger.
Cool. Any idea where they're coming from?
Couldn't tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly on Spacer's Choice. Ah, avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything.
Everything about this universe is horrible. That vice policy. Obstruction of company property. Bah! That's fucked up.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
I'm sure you weren't.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
Let me in, let me in, let me in. Hey there, man. How's it going? Yes, you are both of those. Loading.
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own.
Can't get inside all the houses? Oh, bummer. What if Rob thinks that this is freaking Oblivion or something?
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
The cannery, cantina. I'll go hang out in the cantina. Yeehaw!
Read the latest report.
Set me up.
Only the part that's...
I don't know you. Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice beverage dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Something going on here that I should know about?
Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
What's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
These damn welfare queens! Let's talk to Reed. Where can I find him?
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man.
I'm a very
You wanna talk
important
to Mr.
lady,
Townsend?
lady.
Try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
You say it like it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
Something else I wanted to ask you. Hey, Sonny, how's it going? And yeah, that little hardworking company folk thing is just, it's gotten pretty disturbing.
Go ahead.
Like, this is all too much. So, what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
So you had a dream of being a scientist. What happened?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming. I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm
That's
behind
so
the bar,
fucked up.
I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
Take into account also the fact that, no, she said that she wasn't cut out to be a scientist because she asked too many questions, which is exactly what scientists are supposed to do. I think it says hardworking company, focus on more. Company is religion. Religion is company. Obey the CEO. Yeah, it's sort of a, almost like a sort of Wild West look at a space dystopia or something like that, or space corporate dystopia, whatever. Asking questions is the foundation of scientists. The best question scientists ask too many.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that I am grateful.
Large corporations crush hopes and dreams. You've been scrubbing dishes all your life?
What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out.
Sounds like Spacer's Choice took care of you.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong.
Man, I don't like this. Like, scary games don't do, like, a fucking thing for me. But stuff like indoctrination, like this sort of, like, long-term generational indoctrination is like, I don't like that, man.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours.
Who? Little old me.
What's your story?
You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
That right? Prove it.
Alright, I'll prove it. I'm the last survivor of the colony ship Hope. Everyone else is frozen. Wait, I'm in the spirit of pure ether. You have a human body to learn about your kind. I could do that just for the XP. Sure, why not?
Oof. You knocked your head in the cannery, didn't you? Injuries come out of everyone's pay. Says so right there in your contract. So, you want to tell me what your story really is?
I think this is also the alternate history. Some people didn't attain presidency, World War II went sideways. Corporations became the core thing. In some cases, people try to do their best. I kind of like the leader of this. Then he seems a shit. A crazy scientist with no way other than a broken down ship. You know what? I'm from the Hope.
Ah, I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
I want everybody to think I'm a loon. I've got such high freaking persuade. Everybody could be a loon. I'll convince everybody to be a loon with me. What if I told you just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
I wish it was a joke. Honestly, I don't even know where I am.
Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start.
I should have taken the third option,
Anyhow,
though.
whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
God, that's so fucked up. There's like cannibalistic marauders out there killing and looting and eating, and she thinks they're like not any worse than the people who decided I'm gonna break away from indoctrination and go live my own life. Man, that's fucked up. Yeah, it's easy to see why you like the writing in this game. It's very interesting. Perception. It almost sounds like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
I think it's a mistake living your life on everyone else's terms.
There you go with that thinking again. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's dangerous?
Boy, that's a line.
I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Let's go. Boy, that's depressing. You, sir.
Carry on.
No. Mark Apple.
Hey. I don't have time for this.
Taste of freedom! The Spacer's Choice. Now with extra artificial ingredients at no extra cost. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of... Oh boy, it gets blurrier the closer I get to it. Of Universal Defense Logistics. Eh. Don't mind me. Ooh, I wonder what I can find in the toilet. Don't mind me. Hmm? It is Kroger, isn't it? Top of my head is starting to hurt. Freaking, I don't know what it is with this headset. It's got a cushion. I don't know why it would hurt the top of my head. So this is where the leader's hanging. Is the leader hanging out in the frickin' cannery? He sure is. What's in the vending machine? A hash scale of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Restricting items in the vendor can be purchased. Associated fraction or a hex scale of 40 or higher. Alright, so hack, important. Yeah, I could sell stuff. Do I need, like, other guns to fix my gun? Oh yeah, and I forgot to change my clothes. It's Spacer's choice. How do I sell? What's my hack skill at? Oh, okay, whoops. I thought I had that high enough. We'll go look at that later.
Sorry, I got a lot to do.
Well, now wait a minute. Where's the budge right? Oh, I see. Nice. Muzak.
The grease monkey, Argo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's,
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? Oh, so I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Yeah. I think you might have the right idea, the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
Oh,
I
really?
beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let me guess. You want me to do something for you before you'll help me?
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out.
All right.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
I think these people take kindly to losing their power. Oh, no, that's about the Marauders.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Nope, not doing that. Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
The repair guys need parts for every other guys is good. Okay. Let's start next time. Okay. Just going to the botanical gardens before finishing this. Yes, that's what the rebels are. Okay, we'll see how that goes on. I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame those workers for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Okay. How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
The workers must have left town for a reason.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand.
I don't like this creepy cult shit, man. Let's see what I can do to help.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
I like
your
voice.
I'm glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. You've gained a companion. There are characters that join in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Learn about your companions in the companion ledger. For the record, Reed has little to no resources. He has to work with the shit he has done. Yeah, I mean, Reed doesn't seem like bad, but he's kind of like he isn't. Yeah, but he has to work with yes, to make a gold mine is difficult. Provided his voice by the same actress as Tiny Tina. Oh, okay, that's why she sounded familiar. She's got a great voice.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okay. Yeah, but Dobson doesn't seem too bad. I mean, I'd like to see if there's a way where we can make it so that they can, you know, survive on their own without dealing with Spacer's Choice, but that's probably not a thing.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry.
Hi.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Uh-huh. So this is about the deserters? So what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
What do we need to talk to the vicar about? Flipping a switch in your power mill?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
She's either just a nervous person, or she's like finds it strange to kind of speak out of turn, like speak what they're thinking, which is, I imagine, pretty rare around here. Stop by.
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
I agree.
That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Your dad was probably a good dude. Okay, the vicar is probably over here. No, this probably leads outside. Yeah. Funny, I don't think that name popped up before, but whatever. Maybe I missed it.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
Oh, over here. Oh, okay.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yeah. It's a house of worship.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
You thinking about thinking for yourself? We can't have that now.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
How did you know I'm an outsider?
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts.
What gave it away? The spacesuit?
Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal.
Yeah.
Pretty universal here. Except for Ms. Holcomb, who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Maybe it's because you're so dismissive. Quite inappropriate for a vicar, isn't it?
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Hold on a minute. Did you just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
She's shining forever. It's kind of because she's a mechanic and tends to stick to it. Makes sense. What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
Man, that's fucked up. I don't like it. Seriously? That's what you're selling here?
Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking.
All you've got are platitudes about enjoying your work? Have you looked around here lately?
Have you? These people need something. Anything they can grasp to survive. Delving into the metaphysical minutiae of the grand plan would be nonsense to them, if not worse. My apologies. The townsfolk are having a tough time of it, and it's been difficult for me to enrich their lives. They are good people. It is just difficult to reach them.
This could be handled so much better. Probably wanted to talk to you about what about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off power to the Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of Adelaide's group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Patrons. So what do you advise, then?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Right, just talk everybody into coming together. I'll keep that in mind.
If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts.
Heresy!
I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
It's a porno mag, isn't it? That's why I went with the compromise with the record. Vicar's idea. Technically possible. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of laymen's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Oh, we'll see about that. Seems to me authorities would be interested here. I know a little bit more about this book before I agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
You.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah. I noticed you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Oh. You mean she's dead?
I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Fucking hell. That's inhuman.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
I kind of want to just set everything on fire right now. This is something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Well, is it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing.
Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
What, like somebody from Spacer's Choice? Let them do it? I don't think so.
Yeah, huh?
Okay. I also wonder if the reason Dobson seems to be kind of using part of it as a sort of... So he's seems to trust the most that were the actual cannery chief to ask about the mechanics. Maybe. I'm sure there's plenty more stuff we can do in town, but I'm gonna go find some action while I'm sitting here recording. I'll probably recreate my character a little bit later and start it from the beginning, but we'll work with what we got for now. The only source of protein a busy worker needs. Salty tuna, huh? Oh, we gotta go all the way around there. Okay. Okay, a landing pad.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Okay, I imagine this is probably for interstellar travel. Some kind of identification cartridge to initiate. Okay, so this is how you would bring your ship here. Oh, hello. Oh, hey, you're one of the guys. Hey, hi.
Thank the law.
Red Skull.
I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you babbling about?
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine.
Somebody just saw Terminator.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
You haven't seen the pork discussions yet. No? Fun fact, the pigs are effectively forced to grow meat tumors, and the tumors are harvested from them like sheep. Oh. Dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Hey, thanks, Fail Builder, for the follow. Really appreciate it. Silas sent me. You owe him your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Sure. He sure did. He's asked for a little extra to furnish the resistance with mechanical repellent. Sure.
Mechanical repellent? A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
Oh my god, everybody's stupid. If your resistance needs another gun, I'm for hire. Hey.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
No, you wouldn't. Alright, man. What do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Okay. If I'm going after the mechanical scout, I could use a couple pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing. Go on.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Oh boy. Bye. Friggin' weirdo. Things always add to your skill checks. Increasing your leadership skills increases the bonuses they give. Oh. Okay. Yeah, how do we check you out? Oh, we go over here. This companion ledger shows you everything you know about your companion. You can see their skills, stats, effects, and gear. To change your companion's gear, first select the item you want to swap out. Choose a compatible item to replace it with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting their preferred weapons, follow distance, and aggressiveness. Okay, she's a hammer lady. I guess she's fine there. Ooh, I want that. I'm taking your armor, Parvati. Hope that's okay. There we go. Hey, what was the other stuff you could do? Let's see. Okay. Increase your engineering skill and provides in the party. Oh, okay, that's cool. Threat generation. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so you choose between wanting to generate more threat and less threat. It's making them healthy. I like that skill bonus. For the record, you cannot take off items if you do not have a replacement. This is provided by a helmet. You can't take the helmet back. You have to replace it. It's weird. Okay then. I'll keep that in mind. And, Aggressive. Sure. This looks fine. Oopsie. Die, robot! Sure. Ocean's like super close by.
Aw, he ain't no threat. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Yeah, oh, it requires engineering 46? Holy shit. Hang on a second, I'm not sure.
Take your time. You need help, just give a yell. Metaphorical yell. If you yell for reals, you're liable to spook them.
Are you damaged?
Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed.
Also for the record, you don't have to choose perks. Merely reaching a new level for them allows you to select more perks. Maybe you can get all the perks in the first row or 2 purchases. Gotcha, okay. This is a junkyard, not a repair bay.
Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice, designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor.
Leave conversation for just a sec. Okay, let's see. Power by, what was the 40 for that? Copy that. Breakdown weapons and other parts. Oh, I need the, okay. Do it myself. Player skill plus 100%. Oh, okay, so I at least want to get leadership up to 100%, up to 60. And what's that? Okay. Yeah. We don't have any perks, so.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
Navigation systems, huh? I could probably fix you up.
That's not bad work, ma'am. You done this before?
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Don't you always up for the repairs?
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
This is ridiculous. I'm done. Stupid Robert.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
Well, I guess we can talk to what's his name then. I have this gun. This gun is a gun. Oh, you!
Bring us honor, soldier.
You don't have to worry about the scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
Good man.
You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts.
Oh?
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
What? You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
All these years. You've hid it there all these years. I love Obsidian, man. I fucking love Obsidian. They're so good. I mean, it could mean a lot of things, right? Like, everyone should know about it. Or maybe it's just that bad that, like, nobody is, like, cleaned? I don't know what to think. Spencer Woolrich as Chief of the Savages, featuring real monsters from the doomed world. Terror Monarch with Ruth Bellamy as Halcyon Helen. Okay, where was the cantina again? No, don't reload.
Something got you down?
Everything's got me down. You people are depressing.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
No, ma'am. I don't get drinking, but, you know, to each their own, I guess.
Okay, going quiet.
I love it when you whisper in my ear. There you go, this goofball's secret weapon. This dude out here makes my brain malfunction. Better than nature, anti-Cleos. Or anti-Cleos. Is that liquid bread? Oh, son of a bumble. Really, I can't jump this. Oh, come on. How dare you not be like Bethesda and actually set down reasonable boundaries. Shame on you. Ow, my leg!
Bring us honor, soldier.
Got that package.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law.
The Law.
You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
How do I use this? Excuse me. This entry customizing unit exactly.
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go for
it's a mod.
Battle.
Okay.
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
Sorry about that. I forgot a passcode from Reed.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Okay, how am I supposed to get one of those logic modules?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
Parvati, is a logic module something you could help with?
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. Keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
What? What are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Edgewater's in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me.
Excuse
What
me.
I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
It seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
One for my homies. Good grief, I'm working with idiots. What is wrong with me? Okay, where's this? Weapon modification. Install it at workbench to upgrade your weapon. You know, I'll go ahead and install it now. Why not? Because I'm going to be remaking the character anyway. See what this is all about. The workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor, keeping you combat ready and in tip-top shape at all times. On each screen, first select the weapon or armor that you want to work on. Then choose what you want to do to it. Repair it, break it down for parts, modify it with a mod, or tinker to upgrade it. Okay, so just add some shock damage. Oh, it just changes the total weapon damage type to shock. Ooh, excuse me. I mean, I could make a taser. No. She has a shock hammer. Oh, okay. The gray background there means she's got it. It's like, wait a minute, she's got a better pistol than me. Box can't be recovered after installation. Okay, that's good to know for later. We'll just do it for now. Okay, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. Play this a little bit longer. Bob, you still there? How tired are you, man?
Incoming!
Huh? Random encounter.
That's the last of them.
Scum. Okay, so there can be random attacks. Oh. Okay, you can boop them. Ethology log. Array mating habits. Kane Van Acker, Spacer's Choice ethologist, assigned to Terra 2. This guy decided to study pet array mating habits. Female pet arrays leave their pet yeah, close enough. Pet arrays leave their nesting area in the morning and return in the afternoon with random objects, typically something shiny or bright. Then they build displays of these objects and perform what can only describe as a dance for an audience of males. If a male likes what he sees, the two go off and nest together in one of the nearby trees. Gerald, if you're reading this, I'm done waiting for you. Collect my things and meet me at the next site. And don't be late. I expect punctuality from my assistants. Oh, he dead. He dead, yes sir. Next if you're into that sort of thing. Sure, gimme. So there's just like straight up lava flows over there. What's all this then? Huh. Interesting.
Here they come! Down they go!
Sit down! Hi there, bub. Oh, where'd the other one go? Oh, I see. Okay, don't mind me.
Here we go!
That's right.
Nice one! Get through!
Sit down, butt wipe. They have assault rifles. Whack.
We made it!
Assault rifle. Weehaw! Bit cartridge, energy cell, light machine gun, eh? Nice. Where's my heavy gun that uses light ammo? You asked for it, Inspector's Choice provides. Sweet. I've got light ammo, that's not a problem. Assault rifle. Okay, so the assault rifle uses heavy ammo. Good to know. I feel like I'm carrying around a shillelagh or something with this. My discipline stick. Sure, we'll put on an assault rifle too. Why not? Doesn't aim very well. Not that I wasn't expecting that. This container or toss ball stick. That's better than what I've been using, it looks like. Well then. Yeah. Oh, shit. Kind of like a smart gun the way she's holding it. Man, this guy playing new shit. How's it going, man? It's something my brother got me for Christmas, and I've been looking forward to playing it. And I'm playing it for him. But naturally, everybody else is welcome to watch it. Oh wow, look at this thing. Is this just a shower head on a stick? Okay, where are these boys at? They were like, oh, there's dudes at this place. Hello. You dead. Did they just randomly succumb to terror? Ow, ow. Not sure when it auto-saved. Okay, just a couple minutes ago. Okay, the LMG is a bit too much. Probably just stick to my electro pistol.
Not a peep from me.
Oh. Die, fool! Whack. Gimme. 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 Okay, back over that way again. There. Ooh. Can I not take it off because I got it equipped? There we go. Assault rifle, okay. How am I digging this? I'm loving it so far. It takes you back to the days when Fallout was great, and you know, you can feel that little bit of Elder Scrolls in there too. But mostly Fallout. Oh, it's just start, isn't it? A little uncomfortable with just how quiet the start menu is. Hi. Yeah, LMG is just wildly ineffective against the heavies. I don't know if it's just because it has low damage per bullet or if it's the shock damage getting through. Good old elemental damage. Cigarette lighter. Ooh, a helmet. Give? But it's level 4. That means it probably means I can't use it, huh? Your company gear and TikTok shade is expected, and something your can needs repair. You can repair weapons and armor at a workbench using weapons and other parts from breaking. Person engineering skill can repair the gear without the need of a workbench. Repairing an item returns to 100% durability and full effectiveness. Made to cause or prevent maximum damage. Cool. Now, how do we tell what needs what? Okay, so we saw that. Okay, I guess it's the gun that needs work. Wait, not the button I wanted to do that with, apparently. Breakdown, drive. Okay, I guess breakdown. Sure. I need 12 parts of that. Holy shit. Can I break down knives? Okay, sure. I guess it... Somehow swords give me the same kind of parts that guns do. Or that I would need for guns. Sure, whatever. Okay. I done fixed my gun. You fixed it, eh? Everybody around here dead. Ooh, gimme. Mock up with what is a dehydrated water tablet? Water without the hydrogen or oxygen. Sugary drink. Okay. Weird. I think it's Fallout. Gameplay is Coach War 1. Yeah, a lot of people seem to think this is Fallout Killer. Really not say. It's more or less an improved Coach War 4. Yeah. Like what happens when the people that did the good Fallout games do another IP. Okay, so all weapons and armor break. Okay, gotcha. Any secret weapons back here? No? Huh. Why are the insides of those windows, like, wet? Weird. Anything back here? I was probably supposed to take more of a stealthy approach, wasn't I? The weapon behind the toilet was just a mod for a weapon. I put it on my pistol. It makes my bullets little shock bullets instead. Hello, I'm here to find heretical texts. With Life Gives You Lemons, consider a free trial from your friends at Spacer's Choice. Martrell. Clement, I find much disagree with your theories about the Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened up for us, I believe Halcyon and the other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandated inclusion of an Earth Minister if they had a choice in the matter? Jefferson, of course I'd never dispute the Earth is the heart of the whole colonial system. But the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out here among the furthest colonies. I still think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high cost of the Great War left them in a weakened state, and the skip drive was simply the extra leverage in the Directorate needed to return to power. Interesting. Sentry Saber. Yeah. Thinking of, oh, sure. Did I take it? Do you just like... Oh, that's right. I regenerate, don't I? That's fun. Collector's letter. I just got this the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia. But Scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some contraband locker. So I stashed them all the way in a cave over by the river. You fuck! Oh well, time to go murder more things, I guess. But first, nap time. I wish I could tell what time it was. Does it say somewhere? I'm just not paying attention. Resting in a bed, relaxing and moves time forward. It's super over difficulty, you can only something. I need weapon parts, I won't complain about that. Ah, it's bright and sunny out. Ooh, what were they playing? Looks like a ass backwards way of playing Chinese checkers, I guess. Light ammo, heavy ammo, I will take it. Well, where's this van down by the river or whatever? Just barely saw you in time, boy.
Here we go.
Show them no quarter! Piecemeal mining helmet. Oh yeah, I forgot to check my armor. Yeah. Oh my god, I can't navigate this. What is? Oh, okay, I see. Nice. Beep. But look at these fools, just all got laid to waste. More pistols to break down. Trip blade, huh? It's only 60 DPS. Oh, the trip blade. E-I-E-I. Oh! And with the blade, he killed us. E-I-E-I. Ow. The Ballad of the Choosy Spacer. Only 60 DPS though. It seems pretty weak. I guess the DPS is so low because it's just probably slow, I imagine. Oops. Armor can be scrapped for armor parts. Good to know. Oh, okay. Supernova mode. Okay. Is in your ship. That's interesting. Don't know if I'll be doing that anytime soon. Where was I going? Over here. Come on, fuckers, shoot me in the head. Can't do it. pussy.
Okay, here we go.
So how am I supposed to intimidate them in battle? Is that them just acting scared? Is like my speech skill activated or something? I don't know. Guess let's just loot them now. Nothing there. Armor parts. Didn't I kill someone else? Maybe not. Oh, there goes a ship. Oh, there's another ship. Neat. There's actual stuff going on in this world. Now we're going into an oblivion cave. Come on now, I got my... I figured I could get a little bit closer than that. Lesson learned. Nope, there's no disarming it. Okay, so we're not playing by Fallout rules here. Or, if you can, I'm doing it wrong. Trespassing, lock picking, hacking, and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in these activities without consequences. Cool. Okay, you can't disarm, so I just gotta shoot them. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for the future. Thank you. They're still thinking by Fallout rules. Okay, so we got the journal. Whoops. Hey! Egg pig, hunting rifle, eh? It's high damage, but very slow. Good to know. Okay, we have more stats. Okay. Boost that up. Okay. Uh-oh. I hear Popo. Oh, okay. Humans have a 20% chance to counter and fear for after the first time you hit them. Oh, okay. So that's for persuade. That's interesting. 15% chance auto mechanicals will slowly attack other enemies instead of you for 10 seconds. Okay, weird. Intimidate. 20% chance creatures will become terrified and flee for 10 seconds after you kill one. That's pretty cool how like your actual dialogue skills can actually come in handy in a fight too. Which is kind of the way it should be, right? I appreciate that. Yeah, we need to work on our ranged. Get to the point where we can do some more critical damage. Time dilation location hits. You've now unlocked location hit effects for tactical time dilation. Hitting enemies in different locations during GTD maims or cripples those body parts. Try different locations to see what different effects. Hits to the chest and produce different effects when using different weapons. Interesting. So chest shots will actually do something other than just damage. Now you can command your companions to use your special abilities on the enemy you're targeting. Companion ability 1, companion ability 3. Okay, simple enough. Okay, I shall cover 50% from bank kill, vendor prices. Base armor. Oh, let's die less. That sounds good. Need reputation. Okay, interesting. We'll play for a little bit longer than we're gonna call it quits. Getting a little tired. This has been pretty cool so far, though. I feel like I'm playing a good Bethesda game again. Yeah, I mean that in the, obviously the best possible way. Wait, is this the way I went in? No, it's not, is it? No. We can wait. Well, we're gonna deal with this before we call it quits. Assuming it doesn't take too long. Oh, okay. Oi? Oh, okay. I was in the middle of a yawn. I couldn't tell where I was going. Like, I thought about taking the walk speed, but most of the time I'm running. So it's like, oh, take the sprint speed then. Well, just when I take that, I'm going to start walking a bunch, just because I'm weird like that. Oh yeah, we were going to change up our weapons. No, not there. There we go. That'll do. Leather boa? Cool. Oh. Alright, killed everybody here. Ah, I thought I saw something. Okay, that's simple enough. Welcome to the Botanical Lab.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Oi, oi there.
I don't know you. Whatever you're
You know
looking
me.
for, it ain't here. Move along.
What's your problem?
Armed strangers wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
You obviously run a tight ship.
You want to try standing outside in the heat, keeping your sights open for the next Marauder raid?
It sounds pretty crap.
No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if Marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Unless Marauders got to her, then Parchment could be in a lot of places.
Could do without the gallows humor.
Sure, I'm a big fan. Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop.
Well, thank you. I've got questions about Zoe.
I'll tell you what I can.
Any idea where she might be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
Oh, I'm gonna go snooping. You snooped around in her room?
Little ways ago. She was always obsessing over her serial dramas. Wanted to see what the fuss was about.
How well do you know her?
Well enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
He does. You seem so personable. Can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Maybe the Marauders took her away.
Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. No telling why Marauders would steal somebody like Zoe. Got no useful skills, far as I could tell.
Oh, I don't know. If you've ever played RimWorld, somebody that has zero skill in everything, you can still send them to clean and haul. Unless it says they won't do dumb labor. Then you harvest their organs. You can sell those. And make human skin leather. Eat human meat. Everybody should play RimWorld. Any chance you can put me somewhere specific? And not just out there?
Marauder gang just moved into the districts a little ways east. Their numbers are growing. Gotta come from somewhere.
Jesus.
What is it?
What? Hothouse, eh? Hey. Hey there, lady.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
It's kind of pretty in here, isn't it?
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice.
Why ain't that nice here?
Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
You both look old.
Excuse
not
me,
really old.
Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea.
Oh no!
I did in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Ew! Tobacco! Did you notice that Parvati's pupils are like diamonds? Diamond shaped? Kind of look like it. Looks like you made a home for yourself out here.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
No, take it easy, brother. I guess I'll be calling it quits too here in a sec. Why'd you leave your old home?
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that Sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject.
Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Your little power belongs to the town. Come back to the carrier. That's about it. Something about coming back to town and losing power. I wasn't really listening. Reed asked you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned the geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Okay, let's not, do too much of that, right? Like, I'm on your side in this argument, but I mean, spare me that talk, right? Like, okay. What you're wanting me to do is drastically change a town full of people's way of life. A life, and have them immediately adjust to a life they've never known. They're so used to this sort of existence that they have now, right? Now, is it right, in my opinion, to break them out of that? I think so. But I mean, this isn't cut and dry, It's gray. It's not as gray as as others might say, but I think it's in a bit of a gray area. For the record, I'm sure a company doesn't care about this colony. Yeah, but here's the thing: when a company loses the colony, they'll really care a lot. Yeah. I hear to you, maybe.
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits.
You think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
Possibly. Let's see. Well, I mean, it's not hard to figure out how they can grow stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's more to it than what I'm thinking here, but noticing the lava flows alone, I had to expect there's some sort of volcanic activity, and with volcanic activity comes, materials that are shot out from the earth that make the ground far more farmable, right? That's the logic I would use anyway. But I'm sure there's going to be something more to it, because that would be way too easy an answer, wouldn't it? I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Like, on the surface, I side with them. But I feel like I need to do more investigating. Because I already know I don't like the town. But is it possible I could not like these people as well? Maybe. So you think the soil is beyond saving even from a bunch of volcanic activity? Interesting. Sorry, I'm kind of hypnotized by this. Oh, is it night out? I didn't even notice it was night out. Even though I think we got... Wait, did we get to the... That's a really pretty sky. Yeah, I'm going to try to figure it out. But I think it's about time for me to quit. This was mostly for my brother anyway, and he's gone to bed. So, and it looks like it's going to take more than just a few minutes to do this. So I'm going to call it quits here. And probably make a new character when I wake up. Because I didn't mean to go female. I don't even know if it really matters, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thanks again for the follow. And, yeah, I will catch you guys later.